Hello everybody, my name is Christian Domres. I am Product Manager at Peak Solution in Germany. Today I would like to explain why it is good to manage your ISO MME passive safety test data in a test data management tool like Peak Test Data Manager. Let's start. First, let's have a look together at what is ISO MME. ISO MME is part of the ISO TS 13499, an ISO standard which aims to ease the exchange of passive safety data between stakeholders in testing. Like an example, test lab and OEM or OEM and government institutions. As passive safety data normally consists of various data sets such as video material, photographs, recorded data from the sensors, 3D measurements and metadata, with ISO MME stakeholders structure their data exchange packages to have a common understanding about where to find related information inside the test. Let's have a slightly more detailed look at what ISO MME manages. As been said, it provides us with a clear structure for all data items inside a test package. Additionally, it describes a set of attributes which can be used to describe a test, like example an attribute to define a test type. For different test items, it defines the name and location inside the data exchange packages, such as folders for videos, photographs, or for recorded channels. Additionally, it standardizes the usage of channel names and provides us with clear rules how to name a channel based on its location in the car or the dummy. Here we see how a channel name is constructed out of several parts based on its position, physical quantity and many more. In this example we see a sensor built in the neck of a crash test dummy. Generally speaking, it's fair to say the following. ISO MME is perfect for exchanging data of passive safety tests and understanding the most relevant information. However, while being a good standard to define the structure inside a test package, it does not specify how to manage it. Therefore, we need the help of further tools, if possible, based on a standard. Therefore, I would like to show a bit how passive safety ISO MME data is handled by the Peak Test Data Manager, or short Peak TDM. Let's first have a look how metadata from the ISO MME header is handled in the Peak Test Data Manager. All metadata corresponding to the ISO MME header file is attached to the so-called MDM test step. Peak TDM allows to categorize those metadata into attributes belonging to unit and a test, as we see here. A test sequence, which in example describes a test execution parameters, or the test setup, in example a description of a testing site. The screenshot gives you an impression of how the software handles those ISO MME header data. As you can see, both the originally ordered attributes as well as the attributes used in the execution are summarized. The measured data by sensors is saved in an own folder structure, channel. The naming of the channels remain the same as specified by ISO MME. Peak TDM allows to inspect the measured data directly using either the quick view or our standard graph viewer. For each channel, additional metadata, such as minimum or maximum data type, sensor-specific information, can be stored and displayed in the so-called parameter sets. Here, a short impression onto the Peak TDM quick view for measured data. Let's have a look at how Peak TMS deals with photographs from the passive safety test. Photographs are saved in an own folder, Photo. The Quick View component allows to check the pictures. The pictures can be directly downloaded onto your personal PC, and related information to each picture like resolution, color scheme or information about the used camera can be saved and inspected in the so-called parameter sets as well. Here we see the preview of pictures in PeakTMS, including the meta information after you photograph. Video data recorded in passive safety test is stored in an own folder, Movie. Also here a preview component helps us to check the videos. Then you can download videos onto your working device. Similar as for pictures, PeakTMS saves any additional information to videos like the frame rate, video camera and other parameters sets for later inspection. Here we see how PeakTDM handles videos and its specific video parameters. Last but not least, there will be always additional documents like protocols or generated PDF reports for the final use. Those documents are kept in the document folder. Here all attached documents of your ISO MME testing data are listed, including their specific description, file size and file type. All those documents can be directly downloaded onto your working device or uploaded. Here we see such document folder with functionality to upload and download. Let's now come to the advantages which we gain from using PeakTDM to manage passive safety data, just as described. PeakTMS allows to navigate through your testing based on different criteria like projects, car models, testing time, location and so on. Additionally, any metadata described in a test can be searched for. Customizable search templates provide fast access to your specific search pattern, example when looking for tests with a car type conducted to fulfill a specific regulation. An example for a search template we can see here, in which we define a search for tests with a car which mass exceeds a certain value. The next advantage of PeakTDM is the fact that it stores all data in the ISOMMME ODS standard. Storing your testing data in the ISOMMME ODS standard ensures that your test data also in long-term run can be still searched for and interpreted. The public API allows the direct access of testing data by various state-of-the-art analysis tools. With those, you can browse, inspect and select data for further usage. A typical use case for the selection of test data is to start the generation of predefined reports based on report templates. When using a test data management system like PeakTMS, another aspect is the harmonization of test data. Templates for metadata ensure that the different tests use the same attributes with their specific names. In the templates, more attributes additional to the standard ISO MME attributes can be defined, in example, department-specific information or more detailed descriptions of test samples. Additionally, it defines and validates possible entries in different attributes, in example, by defining all possible car models. Finally, also measuring units are harmonized. Measured data often uses different units like meter per second, kilometer per hour or miles per hour. They all describe the same physical quantity but use different units therefore. Therefore, PeakTDM allows to define valid units and the conversion between them to make sure that the data which is using different units still can be displayed and compared together. Finally, there are also advantages looking at known functional requirements. PeakTDM allows to base the permission model on entrance access in the ISO MME metadata. An example, allowing users to only access test data related to a certain project, car models, testing site, or any other criteria. Another strong argument for PeakTDM is the flexibility of the PeakTDM model. At any time, new metadata attributes, test templates, quantities, or measuring units can be created. Therefore, it's no problem to integrate new test types into the system, just by customization, even after years of operation. As PeakTDM allows access to data by the standardized ASAM ODS API, the access of the data is separated from the data storage. This allows the optimization or extension of your data management, in example moving it into the cloud, without any impact onto the systems which need the data. I think those are a lot of good arguments for using PeakTDM to manage the ISO MME data of your passive safety testing organization. Let's finally summarize what we talked about in this presentation. ISO MME is a standard for the exchange of passive safety test data. It defines well the structure in a test data package. It standardizes a set of common attributes for the test data description, the names of measured channels, and the location of contained videos and photographs. While focusing on the description of data inside a single test, it does not regard relations between different tests, which would be the base for search, navigation, permission management, and therefore successful test data management. That's why it's a good idea to store ISO MME data in a test data management system like Peak Test Data Manager, which provides additional functionality such as navigation, search, permission control, or assistance to create tests based on templates. Finally, we think it's safe to say that PeakTDM is the perfect solution for you to manage your passive safety data. And with this, we come to the end of this presentation. We have more videos and written information to various topics of test management and test data management on our homepage for you at www.peak-solution.com. For now, we thank you very much for your attention you gave us in this video and say goodbye till soon.